Raw milk in Florida has caused 21 reported cases of E. coli and Campylobacter infections. 7 people ended up in the hospital, 6 of them were kids under 10, 2 of them had severe complications. And here's the wild part, Florida, of all states, doesn't even let you sell raw milk for human consumption. It's only legal to be sold if it's intended for animals. But if you label it for animal consumption only, you can still sell it with a wink and a nudge to people who fully intend to drink it themselves. And if you're wondering, wait, isn't raw milk supposed to be more healthy? You'll hear that a lot on social media, but the scientific reality is that this question has been studied in extreme detail, and the conclusive answer is that raw milk is not more healthy or more nutritious than pasteurized milk. Pasteurization, by the way, is just the process of heating up milk and then cooling it down again. Raw milk does not improve your immune system, it does not reduce risk for allergies, it does not make your bones stronger than pasteurized milk. There's a lot of the appeal to nature fallacy going on here, but these types of claims are all very misleading and they're not rooted in evidence. Now, if you're an adult and you want to say, I don't care about what the data show, I realize it's more risky than pasteurized milk, but I prefer the taste of raw milk or something like that, and therefore I accept the risk, then by all means go for it. But you shouldn't give it to kids who are at a higher risk than adults. Now, it is true that most of the time, if farms have good sanitation practices, people drinking raw milk will not suffer any ill effects. These outbreaks happen every once in a while, but many people regularly drink raw milk and don't typically get sick. And that's where I think a lot of public health content gets it wrong, gets it a little bit too preachy. People act like if you drink raw milk, you're gonna die a very horrible and very certain death, which is simply not true. And if you say that, then people who already drink a lot of raw milk are just gonna be like, well, why should I trust what you have to say? You're obviously exaggerating the scale of the risk here. I drink it all the time, my friends do too, and no one I know has gotten sick. But at the same time, it's definitely true that raw milk is much more risky than pasteurized milk. And since there is no health benefit to drinking raw milk, there's no reason to take on that extra health risk, especially for your children. Based on my experience making health education content for over 5 years at this point, I think there's plenty of appetite for that level of nuanced discussion around perceived benefits and risks without having to resort to just maximum doom and gloom about raw milk or other topics in health.